Hey, what's going on everyone? Simpsons Man here, and I wanted to make just a quick video outlining some information about Wave 4 from JAKKS Pacific. And before we get into today's video, if you're listening in today and you're not a subscriber, but if you like Simpsons content, then I would definitely appreciate a subscribe. So let's get right on into it. And yes, I have made a few videos regarding Wave 4 in the past. We did a video with the 5-inch line and we did a video with the 2.5-inch line. So yes, we already know what's going to be in both of the lineups for Wave 4. And over the weekend on Walmart.com, they have already listed all 4 of the 5-inch figures. Now, at the moment, you are still not able to pre-order them or purchase them, but if this is anything like Wave 1, 2, or 3, usually when you see them popping up on sites like Walmart.com, then you know that they're going to be dropping very, very soon. It seems like everyone that I've talked to had said this is going to be coming out in April or possibly May, but since I'm already starting to see some of these listings online, my guess is that they're going to be available possibly even next month. So if you did not watch any of the other videos or possibly just none of the posts and you're wondering, hey, what's going to be in Wave 4? So let's just kind of go over it really quick. We don't have any fancy pictures as of yet. Those have yet to be leaked online, but we do know that in the 5-inch line of Wave 4, we are going to be getting Carl Carlson, Bumblebee Man, Barney Gumble, and another 5-inch Bart Simpson. This one is going to be just a little bit different as he is going to have a blue shirt versus his normal red shirt. It seems like they're kind of going back to the old school vibes back in the day. And if you notice that a lot of the early Simpsons merchandise, there was the whole blue shirt Bart wave, and they had a ton of different items with blue shirt Bart. So I think that's why they're adding this to the lineup. And with every time they do a wave, either Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, and now Wave 4, there's always going to be kind of like a more rare one for each setup. And you're asking, why are they rare? So let's just kind of break that down. So whenever a distributor, a Walmart, an I Am Retro, an Amazon, any of the companies, whenever they order a case from JAKKS Pacific, they don't send them an even amount of items. So if they get a case of the 5-inch Wave 4, they're not going to get 5 of each one. They'll get probably 5 of Carl, 5 of Barney, 5 of Bart, and maybe like 1 or 2 of Bumblebee Man. And that's why a lot of people are asking on some websites like, hey, why is Homer the same price as everywhere else, but this Itchy and Scratchy like $4 or $5 more? Well, that's why. And this isn't like hush knowledge or anything weird like this. You could literally go to like the JAKKS wholesale website right now. And let's just take Wave 3, for example. And as you can see, if I were to carry Wave 3 in my store and I bought a whole entire case, well, you can see that the case would come with 2 of Baseball Homer, 2 of Marge Simpson, 1 of Lenny, and 1 of Milhouse. So if I wanted to constantly stock all 4 of them, then eventually I would probably just have a ton of the Baseball Homer and the Marge Simpson. Now let's kind of go back to Wave 4. Now that was only my prediction of how many are going to be in the case pack, because obviously just from like Wave 3, you can see that it's 2, 2, 1, and 1. And that kind of makes Lenny and Milhouse the rare ones. And I'm not sure who's going to be the quote unquote more rare one in Wave 4. But if I had to guess, and this is just purely a guess, I would guess that it's going to be Bumblebee Man. And the only reason I guess that is because that he doesn't really go along with any of the other waves. So for example, Carl will obviously go with Lenny from Wave 3. Bart Simpson would literally go with any of the other ones, so he could just pair him up with Lisa, Homer, any of the family. Barney is an easy one because now you pretty much have all of the barflies kind of put together. Barney would be easily paired up with Moe, Lenny, Carl, or Homer, or just pair them all 5 up together. But with Bumblebee Man, he doesn't really have someone that he would be paired up with unless they made like a large Kent Brockman figure. That'd be the only one. So this is just my assumption. And, you know, I may be wrong here, but I'm just assuming that Bumblebee Man might be the harder one to find in Wave 4. It's pretty cool that we are getting Carl and Barney in this wave, because now we pretty much have like the whole Moe's Tavern setup, and I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I honestly don't think it is, but maybe in one of the next playsets they kind of do a Moe's Tavern, and honestly I think that would be awesome. I did hear that it is probably not going to happen just because of Moe's Tavern is alcohol related, and they try to gear these toys down to anywhere from like 12, 13, 14, 15, or 16, or even below that, and they don't want to have any alcohol related items with their toys. That's why you noticed that with Lenny and Carl, you would assume that one of the accessories would definitely be a mug of beer, especially with Barney or possibly Homer. But there are no alcohol related items with any of these JAKKS Pacific toys, which makes me think that Moe's Tavern probably will not happen. But if I had to guess what the next playset would be, since we're getting all of these other ones, maybe it's going to be Barney's Bowl-O-Rama. Not sure yet, but that would probably be my best guess. And if they actually did do that, then they could pretty much reissue all of the same ones they're making and just give them pen pal jackets. So that's going to be it for my Wave 4. I know we talked about pretty much a lot of different topics in this video, but there's not really a lot to talk about right now with Simpsons news or anything in general. But I did notice over this weekend that Wave 4 is starting to appear on Walmart.com. And even though it might not even be for sale for like a month or so, usually when I start seeing them online on like GameStop or Walmart or anything, that means they've already gotten the information, and hopefully within the next few weeks, they'll start going on sale. And of course, once they actually are on sale, I will be posting it on my YouTube and on my Instagram. I know that IamRetro.com has always given us, the viewers, a 15% code that we could use on his website. So usually with the 15% code and the free shipping, it comes out to $1 cheaper versus if you were to actually get it at Walmart. I'm just really hoping that Wave 4 and the waves that are going to be coming out after that are going to be more accessible, because to be honest, like, I have been transitioning myself from getting toys at like Walmart and places like that, and I've just been getting them from I Am Retro, because yet this is the end of February and I have yet to see anything else on shelves except for Wave 1. I've had people send me pictures of Wave 3 at like their Target, but I've only had maybe 5 or 6 DMs out of all of my Instagram, YouTube, TikTok of people actually finding them out in the wild. So I'm not sure if they're just like in the back room because Wave 1 is still out on shelves, but until they start doing something different, I'm just going to be getting mine from I Am Retro, because usually whenever I get them from him, I get them within like a week or so after ordering, and if I had to wait, I would still be waiting for Wave 2 and 3 if I wanted to get them at my local Walmart, and we're talking about months after they came out. Anyways, that's enough of me ranting. Wave 4 should be hitting shelves soon. Once they do, I'll make a post. And as always, thank you so much for listening in on another one of my Simpsons videos. And if you did like the content, I would really appreciate a subscribe. Hopefully by the time this video drops, we'll be getting even closer to 100,000 subscribers. And remember, once I hit 100,000 subscribers, I've already reached out to a few different companies. We're going to be doing a huge giveaway, so stay tuned for that. So until next time, subscribe, like the video, and see ya!